Hey guys, Prop Wash here, going to go over the Quantum Cyclops Diversity Goggles. I got these things because I was using these little e-sheen goggles, and for all purposes they were really nice for the price. I got it with this e-sheen small pepper kit, which I kind of outgrew really quickly. But anyway, these goggles were cool, but they didn't fit my glasses, they don't have a diopter, and there's no DVR, so I wasn't recording my flight, so if I lost something, I couldn't go hunt it down by rewinding and see where it fell out of the sky at. The range on them wasn't great either, but you know, I gave them to my kids, and now they use them when I'm flying to watch what I'm doing, or when they try to fly because it fits their face nicely. But I saw these online. They had just not been out long, I don't think. There's only a few reviews on them. And the reviews that are out there are very good. They're technical, explain and go over it well. What I want to do from a somewhat beginner point of view is just say what works for me and what doesn't. And I could tell you right off the bat, the top two things I do not like with this: the slider, because they don't have any notches in there and they don't lock into place. I'm farsighted. I need reading glasses. I wear like a 2.5 reading glasses, and all the way forward I'm still a little bit out of focus, but they slide on their own when I'm out in the field, so I have to tape them. So that's one thing I don't like. Second thing I don't like is the DVR. The footage that it records is very dark, but it's not a big deal in post-production. In post and editing, you can raise the levels in color correction, and it seems fine. I mean, the video is what it is. It's just recording your flight. It's nothing fancy. It's not a GoPro, so don't expect much out of it. It's nice though when you're out in the field and you crash and you don't remember where you crashed. You can go hunt it down by replaying it. So I really recommend having it. I have a better experience out there flying now, or even in the house with my little micro drones out in the yard, that I know where to go look for the thing if I can't find it. You know, I just rewind, play back, and I know exactly where it fell. So that's it. Now, the other issue I'm having right now is the foam fell off here, and I think it's maybe because it's hot here in Florida and humid, and it just, you know, when out there it just starts, the glue gets soft and it comes off. So I lost these two pieces. I lost one of them. I have the other, but I'm gonna have to put together some kind of foam here. And my nose also hurts here. Like, it needs more foam. Maybe a piece of styrofoam and then another piece of foam, but there's just not enough weight in the back to counter it. So it's real nose heavy. That's the only problem with these box style goggles. So that's more uncomfortable than a dislike. I mean, I like putting them on. I like going to it. That's about it. I'm using this little Fat Shark USB chargeable battery with it. It came with all kinds of power adapters, so you could use LiPo batteries of your choice with XT30, I think, or was it XT60, and a little Dean's connector, or JST connector, rather. So if you want to use your flight packs, you could use those as well, up to like 12 volts or something like that. But so I'll go over this in another review on its own, because there's some quirks with this battery. So yeah, and everything's pretty straightforward with this headset. I could say you really get your money's worth with it. My only beef with the DVR inside, now we're going on screen here, my only problem is the, I don't know if you could see it here, the size. I don't know what that is, D1, DL. This might be a common DVR thing in the FPV world, but this DL, and then you can change it to HD, which I haven't successfully been able to change it, I don't notice a difference with the recording. I don't know what that's doing right there. And then I do notice when I unplug the battery, it goes back to the default at D1 or DL. You can see there, I think. So I don't know what's up with that, and if it even makes a difference with the video output. But other than that, this thing's great. I really recommend it, especially if you're a beginner and you're not wanting to spend a lot of money. The screen looks great. I haven't had a problem with anything as far as when I'm flying, not be able to see things. It picks up the telemetry, has these nice pagoda antennas, and I notice a big difference in range than with this one single antenna goggle, and it's not the greatest antenna either. You know, it has the nice Amway antennas and the own little pagoda from Quantum. And I'm not proficient in how exactly these make better antennas than this, but they do, and they work great for all purposes. For what I've been doing, this has been 100% for me, besides being a little bit uncomfortable now without the foam. The video quality on the output on your SD card is dark, and this thing slides around if you don't tape it down. That's it. I think for the price, can't beat it. I beat the heck out of this thing. I throw it in my car. Haven't had any problems with it. There are some weird video issues with the DVR output besides the darkness. I'll show that on the video here. It doesn't really make a difference in the end, though, because the way I edit the video, I bring it all up to full screen, and you'll see that the top of the screen seems to go on the bottom of the screen. Like, I don't know what's up with the signal. It has like a little line from the bottom, and I don't really know what's going on there, if it's not synced right with the DVR, and only does that sometimes. Sometimes I record, it works fine. Sometimes I record, it doesn't. I do not know why, but it is just what it is. But it doesn't matter, because when I edit the video, I zoom in, I bring it to the full 16:9, and I scale to the frame size, and it just cuts it out and doesn't really make a difference. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I can chime in, let you know. It's pretty straightforward piece of gear, and it's been holding up pretty well for the price. Thanks for watching.